Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our tribute run here. And I just realized I missed a little bit of sorghum over here, so I'll pick that up real quick. But just finished up the sorghum field. Well, just now, the last 22 liters. Gotta get that. Finish that up, and we're going to go drop off the rest of this. And then we'll be fast forwarding to be able to start planting some wheat again. All right, let's go. At some point, if we see it on the used lot, I would not mind picking up a actual semi-trailer, just to kind of avoid having to make too many trips and things like that. It's not super needed, just quality of life type of thing. Let's go park you right over here. Hopefully you're mostly out of the way. All right, before I forget this time, because I forget a lot, we're going to go ahead and pay off as much of the loan as we can. $75,000, and we'll be under 2 mil. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm actually going to write down, let's use a different color. I have like a marker board over here that has like these little markers and things. I'm going to mark down 2,200,000. That's about how much money we owed the last time we sold clothes. And I'm curious to see how much we owe, the next time we sell clothes. So we'll have to see kind of where that puts us, because I'm really kind of curious now. What is our yearly gains on our loan? Now, granted, the yearly gains on the loan will go up the more the loan we pay off. I mean, that's just literally, it's very much how that works. If you got credit cards and you're struggling to pay them off, just pay something, and if you can, pay a little bit extra, because every little bit extra you pay off it just ultimately, it just helps you get out of debt in the end. I mean, you will, if you're able to make a little bit of an extra payment, like say double your minimum or something like that, you will eventually get out of debt. It's just inevitable at that point. Well, I should rephrase that. Assuming your minimum payment is paying more than the interest you make. Yeah, just maintain that, and you will eventually get out of debt. So that's kind of the same principle here. I mean, I guess it's exactly the same principle here. But the question I have is, how long? Like, if it's going to take us 20 years to do this, truth be told, we might just call it there, because quite frankly, we're on a straight path, right? We're on a path that's going to be like, we will pay this off. It's just going to take X amount of time. And part of that is because we are, intentionally doing some crops and things like that are not necessarily the most profitable, just because I want to do it from the theme standpoint. I do have an idea that I could do that could speed things up if this looks like this number is too far off, and we might consider that. But anyway, so we paid off a lot of that. We are going to go ahead and fast forward to the next month. Go ahead and get our wheat planted. And in fact, trying to decide, I think I'll wait. Do I want to wait till I sell the clothes again just to see what that number is? Yeah, I think I kind of do. I want to wait till I sell the clothes again just before I start implementing some, phase 2 of this or part 2 of this. And I'm not really trying to be cryptic. It's just I hadn't fully decided what that will be, but more than likely what's going to happen is I'm going to take these 3 fields over here and make these 3 into cotton fields as well. That way we can just maximize the cotton production and just kind of go from there. Still doing all the crops. Still doing wheat, still doing barley, sorghum, and still doing soybeans. We're just doing those 3 on that other side, and then this side will be purely cotton. Now the problem with that, I say problem, it's not really a problem, is it does mean the cotton harvest itself will take a long time, but we own the harvester, and so that's fine. And the reason I was just hesitating for a second there is because obviously if I was going to implement that plan, I would not want to be seeding this wheat right now. But I think one more round, just because I'm curious what the number is, and then we can make adjustments accordingly. Okay. Yes. All right, let's get you started on the wheat here. And is that really all we got to do this month? Yep, just plant the wheat. We're going to be selling wheat. I mean, all the selling starts again here in December, so we're not that far away from kind of the sell cycle, because we'll sell December, we'll sell in January, we'll skip a couple months, sell in April, potentially, or May. And then, of course, we sell the soybeans in June, July. So once we hit December, we're going to start making money again. And that'll really help us determine kind of where we're at on this scale. And truth be told, I could look up. In fact, I think I will. I'm going to go look up the exact number before we sold the clothes, and I will be right back. All right, I just looked up the video from like 2 videos ago. I think it was when we sold the clothes. The exact number was $2,225,000. So I was only up by 25 grand. We had, I think, $5,000 to our name, maybe just under, I think, 4,900 before we actually sold the clothes. So effectively, I'm not going to count that because that's below the 5,000, amount that we could sell with. So yeah, 2.225. We'll see here in a few months. I mean, we got quite a little bit of time, to be fair, but a lot of that time is just going to be sped through very, very quickly. I mean, put it this way, we're on 2 episodes since that one. This is that was 2 episodes ago, I should say. And that was April, right? April or May? Was it April? And we are already, into September and kind of cruising along here. So it won't take us long to get back there, to be fair. We just don't have that much to do each month other than the seeding. This right here, this seeder is the slowest thing that we do. Arguably harvesting the cotton is up there as well, but I don't know, that's probably a little bit different. Remember I said I wanted a semi-trailer? This might be a bit much. Don't think this is quite what we're looking for. Is this 2 separate trailers, just out of curiosity? Like, is there like literally a disconnect point there? Or is it just a permanent attachment that, effectively, yeah, I don't know if you can, it looks like you could disconnect. It looks like there's a disconnect point in there, but I don't know if that's actually how it functions. Because honestly, I wouldn't mind having the back part of this, but don't need the whole thing, that's for sure. I must have had you on not worker. It must have been me. I must have put you on cruise control and just forgot about it. I mean, another way we could supplement money, obviously, is we can continue to do contracts, right? I mean, that's always an option, but it's an option I'm trying to avoid if at all possible. I did check to see if this one had. Yeah, we're good on pH here. Let's step over here to this other one real quick before we start planting. I guess I could go to the harvester and jump out, speed up a little bit. Yeah, we're good here. So we'll be all right for at least another round or so. How we doing on just actually seeing things? Okay, we do need to buy this one. I thought we might. Let me borrow a little bit more money. It's probably gonna be about $6,000-7,000. Oh, just under 5. Good. It's the only one that we got to do right now. Once we harvest another round of these 2 and maybe these 3, we probably will need to buy more there as well. It's another cost. I mean, we got a lot of costs, right? I mean, even though we own all the equipment that we care about, right? We have a lot of costs. You know, maintenance and soil sampling and, you know, occasional fertilizer and herbicide. I mean, at least our seeds are mostly taken care of right now. But, I mean, the production costs are minimal, but they're there. You know, it's a good $6,000 a year, right? Because it's about $500 a month, I think. So there are quite a few costs that we have to, you know, account for. I mean, a little bit of wage payments here and there, but that's not super bad. But yeah, it's almost just under $500. So, I mean, if you can look at this right here, we have spent more money in these 5 months than we have made, right? We made $44,486, and we've spent about $52,000, it looks like. So, definitely going backwards during some of these in-between months. All right, I'm going to put a skip in there. We'll be right back once we get probably done with this field and moved over to the other one. All right, just finishing up the last pass here. We'll clean up a little bit of the bits and bobs that always seem to get missed with this particular seeder for whatever reason. Although I don't know if it's that much. There's one little bit over there. We'll check the other end as well. Did that not register that I was turning you on, please? No, I got it turned on. I just need to get it lowered. There we go. Well, no, I did. What's going on? It's turned on. Why is it not lowering? Oh, because I have the tractor selected. I'll be all right. One little speck over here and then we're done. All right, so next will be, obviously we got to weed and fertilize all this that we just did. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. All right, so it looks like we do got to harvest the soybeans and the cotton next month. So next month is going to be a pretty busy month for us. But a good month too, because those are our 2 most profitable actions that we take, especially now that the soybeans are across 2 fields. All right, let's turn you off for now. Let's pay off a little bit of loan. Just save $100 or $50 or whatever ends up being. And is that it? That is it. Let's go. All right, let's get all of this started. Start with the cotton, just because we're already over here. I get turned around properly. There we go. I'm just going to start you across right here, and we'll clean up the rest of this in a little bit. Oh, yes, of course. Of course. number one. Let's see, number two would be the soybean. Third would be the fertilizer. Let's actually get this trailer out of the way real quick. Speaking of trailers, how are we looking on the close? We're doing okay. Nothing to empty out yet. I'll let you finish that pass. That'll be all right. And actually, you, however, can go ahead and do the lengthwise. All right. You are going to go get some fertilizer over here. Oh, what? I didn't know that was possible. It literally just overwrote the last of that fertilizer? I did not know that was possible. That's actually kind of annoying because we just lost some fertilizer. I have never seen that before. Like, what? All right. I mean, note to self, I guess don't stack them next to each other, but wow. I mean, I'm assuming if we had more fertilizer in here, it would not have done that, but that is still really strange. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but we definitely just lost some fertilizer. That's annoying. I mean, how long have I been playing this game? And I guess you get to learn something every day. Let's see, cotton guy. And honestly, if you can keep going back and forth on that front bit, that's probably okay. We're gonna have to get that part at some point anyway. So, might as well get it now since you're already kind of doing it. All right, let's get you rolling, and then let's get you with the herbicide. Don't actually think you can hold more, but I'm going to try and top you off as much as I can anyway. I think you can hold about 1,700 liters, so I think it's 3,200, I think, total. While you're doing that, you're doing all right. You are, well, we'll have to come up clean up anyway. How much do you actually have in you? Okay, only 32%. Good. Okay, so now you're at the confused part. So we'll come back and do the rest of this in a little bit, since you are now somewhat confused. 3360 is the number. Still don't know why he's trying to fertilize over there. All right. Let's see what all you missed, my friend. Probably a lot. Yep, spit right here. All right, how bad did we miss? Actually, not that bad. I'm impressed. Let's get a little bit here, and then we're good to go. How are we looking on the cotton, or the clothes, I should say? Looks all right. Once we drop some stuff off, we might have to move some stuff around. You're doing all right. You're actually about to drop your first bale here in just a bit. Alrighty, well, let's get you out of the way. That guy will finish up pretty quickly here. And then we'll move over to the other field. I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, I'll just make a little bit more progress from this, and we'll continue on from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.